Hi, this is Amy Andrews from bloggingwithamy.com, and today I'm going to show you another Gmail tip. And I'm so excited about this one. I love this. I love things like this. Okay, let me see. Oh, I'm all flummoxed because I'm excited. Okay, signatures. We're talking about Gmail signatures. So if you want a signature automatically put into your emails, you could do one by going to settings and then typing in whatever you want in your signature. Anyway, it's not perfect, but you understand what I'm doing here. Then you would save your changes, and then every time you compose a message, your signature is automatically inserted for you, so you don't have to type it. Okay, I'm going to delete this because I've got something that works a lot better and is a lot cooler and gives you a lot more flexibility with editing and customizing it. Okay, so now I got rid of it. So now you'll see there's a thing in there. Okay, if you go to, okay, it's called an add-on. It's like an extension for Firefox, and also it works for Google Chrome. So if you're using either of those browsers, you can use this add-on. You would go to blankcanvasweb.com, go to Projects and Gmail Signatures, and then you choose whatever browser you're using, either Firefox or Google Chrome. Now, hopefully you're not using Internet Explorer. That's just a little note I'll throw in there because Internet Explorer is the bane of my existence. Anyway, so go with Firefox, Chrome, Safari's another good one. Okay, follow directions. Click whichever one you want, and then down, accept it, and install it, yada yada. Okay, I've already done it. So now, go to Compose Mail, and what you will see the add-on does is it gives you these three little icons, menus here. And what you can do is you can create a signature by clicking the Create a Signature button. Simple. Okay, so now you do need to know a little bit of HTML code, but it's not a big deal. I'll show you how to do a basic one. So let's say, and look down here as I type. This is my signature preview. Okay, so Amy Andrews. Now I want to go down to the next line. Now I could, just hit enter. Oh man, I can't type. I could hit enter, but you'll see here it doesn't jump down because this is not HTML. So HTML line break there would be looks like this. A tag, br/tag. Okay, so see how it bumped that down to the next line. So let's see, step-by-step guide to blogging, whatever you want. Okay, so now let's say I want this to be a link. I need to put my link in. This is how you do a link in HTML. Okay, so now I need my closing tag. So I've got my ahref equals. Now don't forget your quotes, your URL, closing quote, and tag. And then here it is your closing tag. And so now you'll see down here that this is actually a link. Okay, so, oh, this is so cool. All right. So now what I do is I save my signature, and there it is. It's in there. So what I can do is I can go back and I can edit it. And let's say, for example, that I wanted it to be small. I wanted the bottom line to be smaller than the top line. You can do, whatever HTML. HTML possibilities are endless. So I'm just going to change the font here to small and see how it changed it down to small. I'm just showing you an example of how it would work. So let me save it again, and there you go. If you need to delete it or change it in other ways, cancel the changes, delete signature, whatever. Okay, now you can also go here, and here are some options. You can have your signature automatically put in above the quoted text. So for example, if you're responding to somebody else's email, you want your signature right above their text. You don't want it down at the very bottom. So I'll keep that. These signature labels, I'll show you in a minute what those are for. This is so handy, this remove button. Have you ever had it where you open up your email and you want to write a letter, I'm sorry, you want to type an email, but you know, you've got to go back to the signature that you've got in there really isn't, you know, applicable, and it's kind of a pain, and so you want to remove it. So if I click the remove button and save my options, like let's say I'm going to send a message to my mom, right? And you know, I really don't need to put my signature in. All I have to do is click that and it's gone. I love this. Okay, but it gets so much better. Let's say that you have multiple email addresses. Okay, now one of the great things about Gmail is that you can send from one account, you can send messages from a bunch of different emails. The way you would do that is go to settings, and this is a total sidebar, but you would go to settings, you would go to accounts and import, and then you can send mail as. So if you have a bunch of different email accounts, you can send mail as. Okay, so let's say that I'm going to write a message, but I don't want to go, I'm not sending a message from bloggingwithamy@gmail.com. I'm sending a message from uncluttereddesign@gmail.com, my design site. So I can change that, and guess what? I can make signatures for this as well, which are different. So let's say, oh man, my typing is horrible. Okay, so I'm going to put this, I'm just showing you how to do this. Okay, save signature. Okay, so if I'm sending from Uncluttered Design, the default is this one. If I change this, my default changes. This, it's like opening up a whole new world to me. Okay, and then it gets even better than that. And so, let's say I can have up to 4 signatures for every email address. So I can have default business, family, friends for my Blogging with Amy email address, and I can have 4 different ones for my Uncluttered Design address. So the way you would change these are, see, remember when we were over here in the settings, you can change the signature labels. So, you know, just to give yourself, you know, just to remind yourself what you're doing. So anyway, I'm not going to go on and on here. I've already gone on and on enough. I'm just saying, this is really handy, especially if you are emailing a lot of different people for a lot of different reasons. I have 4 websites, and I email people from all 4 of them. They all have different addresses. Plus, I have my friends and my family and everybody gets a different one. And I don't like, you know, some people, if I'm sending a message to somebody who wrote me about Blogging with Amy, I don't want them to, you know, see my signature Uncluttered Design. And it's a pain to have to change it every time. So anyway, that's my blogging tip for the day. I know I totally went long here, but hopefully that'll help you. For those of you who have multiple email accounts and email a lot, hopefully that'll really save you a lot of time. So thanks for watching and putting up with me and my weird excitement. Again, this is Amy Andrews from bloggingwithamy.com. Thanks so much for watching.